Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia today said that state governments have been asked to vaccinate all school teachers on priority before Teachers' Day on September 5th. He added that over 2 crore additional COVID-19 vaccine doses are being made available to states this month. According to the Health Ministry, India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage has crossed 59 crore. The Cabinet has approved the highest ever fair and remunerative price FRP for sugarcane farmers at Rs 290 per quintal, at a basic recovery rate of 10% for the 2021-22 season. If recovery is less than 9.5%, then farmers will be given Rs 275.5 per quintal, Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal said. The decision will benefit 5 crore sugarcane farmers and their dependents. Former Meghalaya MLA and HNLC leader Julius Dorphang has been sentenced to a 25-year jail term by a POCSO court. The former HNLC leader has been convicted of raping a minor girl back in 2017. Julius Dorphang was the founder and chairman of HNLC before he surrendered in 2007. Dorphang later contested the Meghalaya Assembly elections and won from Mauhati constituency in Ribhoi district in 2013. The Indian government has made e-visa mandatory for all Afghan nationals amid the security situation that is unfolding in the region. All the previously issued visas to Afghan nationals have been declared invalid with immediate effect. Afghan nationals wishing to travel to India may apply for e-visa at www.indiavisaonline.gov.in, the government said in a statement. The Taliban met with a Chinese delegation in Kabul and discussed the security of the Chinese embassy and diplomats, the current situation in Afghanistan, bilateral relations and humanitarian aid by China. Meanwhile, China expressed its reservations over imposing penalties on Taliban, saying the United States and its allies should learn lessons from the past and act prudently. Amir Akmal, the commander of the Popular Resistance Front in Panjshir, has said the resistance force is ready for war with the Taliban. Most of those who have joined the Popular Resistance Front are young people, soldiers and former jihadi commanders who do not accept captivity and want a comprehensive and acceptable system for all. We have all the facilities for war and military, Akmal told India Today. Charlie Watts, the drummer who provided the backbone to rock band Rolling Stones songs for more than half a century, has died at the age of 80. According to The Hollywood Reporter, his publicist Bernard Doherty, in a statement on Tuesday, said that Watts passed away peacefully in a London hospital earlier today, surrounded by his family.